up, my brother? What's up? What's up, guys? I'm Aaron Duncan with Retrobuilt Motors, here with my best buddy in the world, the WWE Universe, and everyone else knows him as Ricochet. I've known this guy since 2000. The first time,
7th grade.
Yeah, 6th, 7th grade. The first time I met him, I was blown away because I seen him breakdancing at the middle school dance, and I didn't actually think breakdancing was a real thing. I didn't know that people actually could do it, and that was 6th grade.
My 6th, 7th grade attempt of breakdancing.
Yeah, but your breakdancing is probably better than, I don't know. I don't even have an analogy for it. It was better than my
Good job.
dancing, so I can't really do it. He does a really good Carlton, but he's camera shy. So anyway, everyone knows him as Ricochet, the future of flight. I've always known him as Trevor, and also he's one of our first ever Retrobuilt customers. He owns our prototype 69 Fastback car. And after doing Raw Monday, SmackDown Tuesday, and then NXT Wednesday, this dude jumped in the car and drove all the way up here from Orlando because he called me the other day and said, Aaron, I think I'm ready for some change-ups. And as you see, we got the Terlingua here, and it's had some drastic changes to it as far as the quarter window thing and then different taillights. But I think we're gonna go a step further on Trevor's car. He, well, tell him what you wanted to do, the big thing that we've never actually done before.
I've always just liked the style, like the body. It's real sleek, it looks awesome. It has a real good snarl to it. And although the white with the black accents, it's a really elegant look. It looks awesome, and I get compliments on it all the time. I wanted to get it all just flat black, something the Punisher would drive, you know what I mean? So that's one of the biggest things we want to do to it. We're going to switch out the muffler, make it sound a little better. The biggest thing is I just wanted to get the whole thing matte black, so I think that would make it real awesome and look real good.
Car is gonna look stealthy as can be.
Yeah.
Whole car flat black. We'll do the quarter window treatment. One thing I kind of got in my head, and you guys stay tuned because we'll document this process. I think after doing the bullet car, that I'm gonna do the tail panel a little bit different on that. So stay tuned. This will be a first one, and if we do, we'll get molds from it. The next couple 69s will change up. So I can see it in my head, so there's about an 82% chance it'll happen.
And I will say, like, I drove it up here for a specific reason because I trust Aaron completely. He's the only one that's ever, him and his dad are the only ones really, and I guess the Retrobuilt crew, only ones that's done anything to it. So they're the only ones I really trust to do anything further to it. And since this is such a big task, such a big thing that they're going to try to do, they're the only ones that I would trust to do it.
This is a big deal. It's really cool to me because this is a prototype car, and now we're going to be prototyping something new on the prototype car. I love our bullet car. Love absolutely the Terlingua. I have so much time in this car. But there's always something that's a little bit special about going back to the one, going back to the OG. And that's every time I come back to this car, I get a little bit of a feeling that's just unbelievable. And then when your best friend owns it, it's just, I mean, you can't beat those kind of things or odds. Or
no, it's great. It's awesome.
So I'm really excited about it. I look forward to the process. Thank you for letting us do it again and trust us to do it.
Thank you guys for taking on the task.
Oh yeah, and we might do a kit too. Shout out to Aaliyah Leather. They've been helping us out lately because it's red inside and he wants black. We'll keep it simple. Black. Maybe do some white stitching. Yeah. But other thing. See what else would we want to do to it? I don't know if we wanted different shifter. There might be some other things.
Might have some different cosmetic features in there.
Yeah. So I'll ask you a couple questions real quick, because we're kind of doing this thing. It's not really an interview. I don't know what you can call this. Let's see. I'm gonna try to ask you untypical wrestling questions. Okay. Because people always ask you wrestling questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna not do that.
Okay.
And I probably know some of these answers. What's your favorite food?
That's a hard one for me because I like so much food.
Top 3. Give me 3 foods.
Top 3.
And you don't have to worry about abs or health or anything.
Top 3 favorite foods would be maybe like pizza, burger, sushi.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.
That's my top 3.
That's what,
not in any specific order.
Pizza, burger, sushi.
Yeah,
I can hang with that. Okay, this is kind of a fun one. So we went out to dinner last night, obviously, and you were getting bombarded with people, and Trevor was really, really good with fans. It was a little kid's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
People asking for pictures and autograph and blah, blah, blah. What happens more? Do you get more people when you stop at a gas station or stop somewhere in this car asking about this car and not even know who you are? Or do you get more people more often that will bombard you and say, man, let me get an autograph?
Oh, I mean, I will say the average of people, especially if I'm in this car, is definitely, oh, it's a nice car you got there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That car is awesome. So, the most part, yes, like, maybe only because it's Paducah and people know me in Paducah and now they know what I'm doing now, they stop and ask for, but like generally, especially if I'm in this car and I stop somewhere, it's 80-20 this car.
Yeah, it's definitely a conversation piece, and
Definitely.
you know, sometimes when you own a Retrobuilt car, it really does feel like you're famous. So you don't actually have to do one
All the time,
Yeah.
like with stoplights, stop signs, just driving, people are like, and they're like, yeah, and the passenger will like take a photo or something all the time. Yeah.
It was actually funny. I kid you not. When we were, when he was on the way up here, I was talking to him on the phone, and he was like, "Well, man, I'm stopping to get gas." And I said, "Man, I bet it's gonna be one of those situations where you have some guy at a gas station come up and go, man, what year is that thing? It's bad." I literally
Immediately.
heard, as soon as he opened the door, a guy in the background saying, you know, "Hey, man, what is that awesome car? Man, that thing's awesome. What year is that?" And, that's just cool. And as you can see, we got raindrops on these cars.
Yeah.
We drive it. We don't mess
They're
around.
made to drive.
Yeah, we literally drive these things, and we
I
were
will
about
say
to
the
film-
entire 12-hour drive is like comfortable.
Oh yeah, it's a
Like
blast.
it's a great drive.
It's nothing like driving an old car. You've obviously drove around in some of my old hot rods for years and stuff like that. It's a much better feeling. It's a lot more fun, and you know, everyone knows Trevor as this wrestling guy. I've always known him a little bit of a different way, and he probably remembers when I was 14, 15, working at the shop on Oaks Road, doing that '66 Mustang that Randy's gonna paint in 3 weeks.
He's still gonna paint it soon. Yeah, he's gonna paint it soon.
Shout out to my Uncle Randy. That's a whole nother video. But anyway, yeah, you probably remember me messing around. And I always said, man, I think if Trevor wasn't a wrestler, he probably would be in there wrenching with us and doing this kind of thing. So there's no way around it. But I know you got a lot on your schedule, so I appreciate you doing this with us. And
Thank you, guys.
Look forward to seeing the progress on this. Stay tuned, guys. The next couple months with this car, it's going to be quite interesting. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you want free pizza, like here, comment below, watch some of our other videos here, and subscribe here. Subscribe. Hey, subscribe, you rascal. It'd be like pretty cool if you subscribed and stuff. Subscribe, then click that Taco Bell logo if you want notifications and burritos.